Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors at Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this is some breaking news coming from the NCA, the National Crime Agency. In the space of 2 days in different countries, they have seized massive amounts of cocaine and heroin. These are the biggest seizures in records in Europe, and all of them were destined for the UK and the Netherlands. It was only the other day we covered a story on 2.5 tons of drugs that was found in North London. And today they found 1.5 tons of heroin in an international operation. The National Crime Agency has found the largest ever seizure of heroin in Europe, denying millions of pounds of profits to organised crime groups. They said working with Dutch and Belgian law enforcement, the NCA developed intelligence leading to the recovery of 1.5 tons of Class A drugs at the Port of Rotterdam. This happened on the 9th of February, and the 23 tons that was seized in Germany of cocaine was 3 days later. 5 men were arrested at an address nearby in the Netherlands, and 2 men have since been released under investigation, while 3 others have been remanded in custody for 90 days. The massive haul is the biggest ever in the Netherlands for heroin and was found in a container with Himalayan rock salt and would be worth £30 million to organised criminals at wholesale and around £150 million at street level in the UK, where they believed that it would have been sold via county lines drug dealing. Over the last year, the NCA say they've seized 116 tons of Class A drugs as part of international operations, working with law enforcement partners to stop illicit drugs reaching the UK. The Deputy Director Matt Horn said this is a massive heroin seizure, and not only have we stopped it making it to the streets, we have denied the criminals the profits, and we will continue to work alongside other agencies to prevent these kinds of importations. The last seizure anywhere near this by the NCA was back in September. It was a massive haul of Class A drugs that was recovered from a container ship that was docked in Felixstowe. National Crime Agency investigators developed intelligence and knew the drugs would be on the vessel when it docked in the UK en route to Antwerp. The haul would be around £21 million, and organised criminals at wholesale and in excess of £120 million at street level. The container was searched by NCA officers on Saturday the 12th of September last year, and the drugs were found in bags of rice. And now they've just broke the record again with this new seizure. And in operations that were happening at the same time across the globe, investigators have found 23 metric tons of cocaine with a street value of billions of pounds. German customs said on Wednesday that the cocaine was recovered in Germany and Belgium, and it was heading for the Netherlands, which would inevitably have ended up on the UK streets at some point. The mega shipment was an absolute record, Dutch police said, and never before had they ever intercepted so much cocaine at once. A company in the Netherlands is alleged to have tipped off the German authorities that they would find the drugs in the port of Hamburg on February the 12th. The cocaine was hidden inside containers from Paraguay, and customs officials at the port took a closer look at the containers and noticed there was irregularities when they scanned them. The tin cans were meant to be filled with putty, and the customs officials ordered them to be unloaded after they found beyond a layer of genuine goods there was something else inside. 1,700 cans were filled with cocaine. In all, there were 16 tons in the first seizure, and each canister contained 8 cocaine packages weighing at more than 9 kilograms. Joint investigations into the stash led authorities to find another 7.2 metric tons of cocaine in the port of Antwerp in Belgium, customs said. Antwerp is Europe's second largest port, and the stash that was found in Belgium was hidden in containers of wooden blocks. The drugs were bound for destinations like the Netherlands, and a 28-year-old who was part of an importation company was arrested in Rotterdam in the early hours of Wednesday. The arrest was made as Dutch police searched 2 other premises in the local area, one in Rotterdam and another one in the nearby village. The street value of the cocaine was worth £1.5 to £3.5 billion. For the 16 tons. The higher value would have sold out and been diluted, and they would have made even more money as it made its way into Europe. So this is the biggest ever find of cocaine imported into Europe. And similar to the heroin find with the NCA, the last biggest find they had was a cocaine cartel that was shipping from South America into Spain and the Netherlands. This was in October last year, and in a joint operation between police in the Netherlands and Spanish police, they arrested 8 people, 5 in Spain and 3 in the Netherlands, that were believed to have been part of a network importing drugs into Europe. The officers from the Spanish police seized 6 kilos of cocaine, jewellery, cash and encrypted phones. They are believed to have used the phones to have communicated with their counterparts. Some of the people involved in the importation had military experience and also had been on war missions. And they supported the logistical setup of the criminal network, which made it even more intricate. Europol facilitated the information exchange and provided analytical support. On the day of action, Europol supported the field activities, setting up virtual command posts, and also enabled Europol to facilitate the real-time exchange of information between Spain and the Netherlands in order to make sure the arrests were synchronized. And this just goes to show the massive increase in seizures, and also the more collaboration between countries means that it makes it more efficient. And this definitely also shows that it doesn't just start on the street. This is a bigger and more complicated network that you may not suspect. So I really want to hear what people have to say on these stories. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.